Introducing the 2020 C.E. Palmer Award recipient.
In 1909, Clyde and Betty Palmer, on their honeymoon, got off the train for dinner and a night's rest in Texarkana. They found the city so intriguing that they stayed over a couple of days and then later returned to start a business and a family. That seemingly insignificant train stop continues to influence this city, region, and state over a century later. I've heard that one person can make a difference and that a small group can change history. That encapsulates in just one sentence the 80-year history started by one man, C.E. Palmer, and continues today with the many recipients of this award. And there's so many other amazing citizens who have also done the work, just not borne the title. James Henry Russell and I were talking the other day about the names on this Palmer list, the ones on the video you just watched. It's intimidating, humbling, and an honor to be included. I'm Sonia Yates Hubbard, and the lucky beneficiary of last year's recognition. That also bestows upon me the privilege of passing the torch to this year's 2020 recipient. Yes, 2020, because we're still on COVID time. While the list of qualified potential designees was great, this year, narrowing it down was easy. This heir seems to have so many qualities that are in common with the namesake Palmer. A natural-born entrepreneur who started making their own money in their tweens, then actually had a thriving business during college while the rest of us were having a lot of fun. They also saw the benefit of a small town roots and grew up here, were grounded, born in the region, raised, married, and operates business and still lives here today. Also, just like Palmer, they seized opportunities for business growth, taking over failing businesses and not just turning them around, but making them successful and expanding them into thriving businesses that were succeeded by later generations, continuing as family businesses even today.
The C.E. Palmer Award is meant for someone that has given a lifetime of service to the community. When the name of this person is announced today, I think there will be unanimous consent that nobody in the room has given more of their life to do just that.
This individual has met the criteria for the Palmer Award and has exceeded it by far.
If you live, work, or travel in our community, it would be impossible to not benefit from the decades of work of the Palmer Award winner.
The award, established in 1941, salutes local luminaries who have rendered civil service to the bi-state city and is Texarkana's most prestigious award for long-term meritorious service.
It has been an honor to know and work with this person for the last 28 years. I admit for a lot of that time I really wondered if he liked me or not because he always has a serious look on his face. He does not give many facial clues to what he is thinking. However, you will always see a huge smile on his face anytime his family is involved, especially his wife, his children, and his grandchildren.
I can say without a doubt, he met each day with the same question: what can we do to make our community, whether Arkansas or Texas, better today than it was yesterday?
I don't know that there's a recipient of this award that over their lifetime has continued to serve as this person has. They just never stop giving back to this community to do good things for others.
Tireless work to gain the smallest benefit or the smallest advantage. For decades, your winner has worked 12+ hours a day to try to make this place better, and he has succeeded repeatedly.
There were times when he would ask me to research an issue and report back to him. Sometimes those reports were not what he wanted, but he would listen, talk about it, and then set about to find a way around the problem that would move us toward the goal he had in mind.
I asked members of the committee to provide me just a few words to describe the winner, and I want to share a few of those.
One word that I think describes this person so well is persistence.
Dedicated, sincere, and sensible.
Oh, this winner is a visionary. He's compassionate. He's caring.
When he joins on to a cause, there's no one in the community that puts more power and effort to seeing it all the way through to the end.
The thing I think I take from him is there is no problem that can't be solved.
In our community, if you had a plan to build, protect, or improve something and needed a friend, this person was a one-stop shop.
Visionary, effective, committed, a servant leader, full of integrity, a bulldog who's relentless, and a family man.
Each day he has got up, got ready, and thought, what can I do, what can we do as a community to make it a better place for people to live, work here, and to raise their family.
Does it sound like anyone you know?
Hi, Granddaddy. I cannot think of anyone else that is more deserving than this award. Congratulations.
I am so proud of you and everything that you've accomplished. No one deserves this award more than you, and I'm so glad I'm here to see you receive it.
Well, have you figured it out? Congratulations, Judge James Carlow. The judge served in his position for 29 years. During that time, he drove regional transportation projects such as the widening of I-30 and US Highway 82 and the expansion of I-69.
Congratulations, Dad, on this well-deserved award. For those of you that don't know, I'm Brad Carlow, his oldest son.
And I'm Blake Carlow, his youngest son.
What are we gonna do now?
Crop.
Well, we know that, but let's see.
Congratulations, Granddaddy, on winning the C.E. Palmer Award.
Save Red River Army Depot, make sure the levees hold to keep a community from flooding, save Texarkana College, bring new roads and economic development to the community, keep tax rates low while providing incredible service, and on and on. That is just what Judge Carlow does.
He has a great work ethic, and he's one of the hardest, if not the hardest working man I know.
And she went and got Dad out of court, and he, over the phone, fixed the square baler. And I kept right on square baling hay, and he went right back to court. So that's just the way he was. He could fix a square baler or bale hay or do anything on the farm.
He was tireless in his efforts to support and defend Red River Army Depot.
Yeah, the main thing he taught us growing up was to work hard, like I say, and do the right thing. Of course, he raised us in church to start our Christian walk together, and he's just been a very influential person in our lives, obviously. If you want to endear yourself to him, you just got to work hard.
There's no other person that I think is more deserving than him. He's been my grandfather for about 16 years now, and there's no one else I look up to more than him.
Love you, Granddad. Proud of you. Thank you.
Congratulations, Judge Carlow. You are so deserving of this award.
He served as a tireless advocate for the region in projects within Arkansas, Texas, and U.S. capitals.
Texarkana owes everything to James Carlow, who organized the people and was the leader of that Bowie County for so many years. We couldn't have done it without James Carlow.
Name a tough situation that has popped up in this region in the last 40 years, and you will find Judge Carlow working to fix it. He rolls up his sleeves and works 7 days a week to find the right way to do the right thing for this community.
Granddaddy has always been rooted in three things: his family, his faith, and his hard work. He showed me that throughout my life, that if I always work hard and keep God by my side, I will succeed in everything I do.
I never once heard him ask what was in it for him. His focus has always been on others and on our community.
He never quits. He always fights what's best for this community and those all around him.
James Carlow is one of the most special public officials I've ever worked with.
Congratulations, Judge Carlow. I'm so proud to call you my friend.
I think of how Grandmommy treats Granddaddy and how they are the role models and they are who I want to be. And
From the time I was a little girl, you taught me to treat others with kindness and respect.
He saw a roadblock simply as an obstacle to overcome Each of us in this room can attest to the fact that he overcame roadblocks time and time again, and because he did, we believed we could do the same.
And then on Sunday, when many of you go to church and some of us sleep in, the winner gets out of bed, goes to church in New Boston, then goes for coffee at the bait shop, and then goes to church again in Maud. I'm telling you, he can't be outworked.
Working with Judge Carlow for the 26 years that I've been with the county has been nothing but a privilege and an honor.
I can think of no other individual whose work ethic, kindness, and compassion for our community is more deserving of this worthwhile and prestigious honor. Congratulations, Judge.
I have the utmost respect and admiration for Judge Carlow and reached out to him on many, many occasions. It is with respect and honor that I congratulate Judge Carlow as the recipient of the Palmer Award. I can think of no one more deserving of this honor. Congratulations and thank you for your service and friendship.
I'm super proud of Granddaddy for what he's done for me, our family, and people in Bowie County in general. Granddaddy deserves this award very much for all the things he's done over the years.
We were in Washington, D.C. together the first time. It had been a long day and we had a few hours before our dinner meeting. I figured we would go back to the hotel and freshen up, maybe rest a little. I even went so far as to say that. Maybe we should rest a little. Have you ever had someone look at you like you've lost your mind? Nope, we're going to the Senate office building to see our friends. We're in DC and these good people need to be reminded of Texarkana and our needs. We've got a list we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about new work for the Army Depot. The senator's going to listen. Then we're going to talk about regulations. Your rules are slowing down some of our progress. Then we're going to walk down the hall and do it again because as you all know, our great cities have 2 congressmen and 4 senators, a city on a state line.
Once again, congratulations, my friend. You are truly one of a kind.
Congratulations, Judge Carlow.
Congratulations on the award. It is so well deserved, and I'm so happy to be a part of honoring this great man.
As folks would come into the office with problems and issues, that he would pray for them, pray with them, and help any way that he could. He is a man that not only speaks it, but his actions follow.
He was pivotal as a fiduciary and the chief budgetary officer for the funds of the county and was a catalyst for growth and change that will benefit this region for decades and generations.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage the Honorable Judge James Carlow.